Hi, this is Sophia Cartman, host of Dream Big Podcast Show. Place to learn, laugh, and grow.
And this is Olga Karpman. Welcome to the Dream Big Podcast.
Welcome to our first series ever. And I think you might have guessed it right, because we're talking all about money. And as the famous quote goes, money doesn't buy happiness, but it can buy ice cream. And that's pretty close.
Yes, big dreamers, we decided to call this new series Money Matters. And today we will be talking about all limited beliefs. Because learning about money can be a little bit intimidating, right? And sometimes even overwhelming. Not only for young big dreamers, but even for us, adults, big dreamers.
In this series, we will be exploring the basis of money and how to manage it as well. And we will give some tips and tricks for saving and investing. Big dreamers, I'm very excited to learn all of this stuff with you as well. I know some of this, but the other types I'm excited to learn.
This first episode in this Money Matters series, we want to talk about misconceptions and limiting beliefs about money and everything that has to do with your piggy banks.
I even have a cute story to share with you about a little piggy named Penny. So grab your piggy banks and let's get started on your financial journey.
You know what time it is. This is episode 338 of the Dream Big Podcast, and it's time
to dream big!
Welcome to the Dream Big Podcast Show. We're inspiring you to shoot for the moon, take aim and go. We bring to you amazing guests who truly love what they do. Every day they're living their dreams, and so can you. Dream big, take action to reach your goals. Are you pumped yet? It's showtime, let's rock and roll.
Welcome to Money Matters series, Big Dreamers, where we'll be learning all about money and how to use it wisely. In this first episode, we are going to be talking about the concept of money, limited beliefs about money, and how we can use money to our advantage and fund our big dreams and help others.
But first, let me address this big elephant in the room. You probably heard from your family, well, we don't talk about money. Or, shh, don't tell others how much money you make. Or limiting beliefs like, we can't afford it. Or, money doesn't grow on trees. Or even worse, money is the source of all evil. Some of you might think that money is just a boring, forbidden topic. But I promise you that it's actually really important to understand. And the younger you are, understanding the concept of money and breaking all the limited beliefs around it, the better you're going to do in life. In this podcast series, we will educate you a little more about money in a fun way. Are you on board for a lot of fun? If you said yes, then make sure to stay till the very end because we got some cool things for you today.
I'm sure you agree. Money can help us buy the things we need, right? And we want. And it can also help us achieve our big goals, right? Money, shiny and new. It helps us chase our dreams, it's true. With a little bit of saving and some smart spending, we can make our wildest dreams keep us ending. Money can buy us ice cream, vacation, and toys. But it's also great for funding our big joys. So let's learn all about it and how to use it right. Then our big dreams will take off and soar in flight.
Bravo, Sophia. What a performance. I loved your idea of singing. Thank you so much for entertaining us. Big dreamers, before we dive into all of that, let's start with the basics. What is money and how do we use it?
Money has a long history that dates back thousands of years. People have used different forms of money, such as seashells, beads, and coins, to buy and sell goods and services. The purpose of money is to make it easier for people to exchange goods and services without having to barter or trade one item for another. Imagine I wanted one toy, and I had to bring 10 bags of seashells or beads to get that toy. That doesn't sound right, Mom.
And imagine now, Sophia, how would we send it to Amazon in exchange for your toy? That would be inconvenient. Money allows people to buy what they need or want without having to find someone who has something they need or want in exchange. Money has value because people agree that it does, and it's accepted as a medium of exchange in most societies.
Big Dreamers, money isn't just for buying toys or food. It's for helping others too. And I have a cute story for you about that. Once upon a time, there was a little piggy named Penny. Penny loved to play with her friends, but she didn't like to save her money. She thought money was only for buying toys and treats for herself. One day, Penny's mother took her to a nearby animal shelter. Penny was shocked to see how many animals were in need of care and how the shelter was struggling to afford it because of the lack of funds. Penny's mother explained to her that money can be used for good things, like helping others and making the world a better place. Penny's mom showed her the donation box at the shelter, and Penny decided she wanted to help. Penny's mother told her that she could save her money in a piggy bank. She could use it to donate to the shelter and make a difference. Penny felt good about this idea, and she started saving her money in her piggy bank every day. Penny wanted to make more money for the shelter, so she started to think of ways she could earn extra money. She set up a lemonade stand, sold her old toys, and helped her neighbors, like getting the groceries from the grocery store and walking the dog and cleaning the windows. Penny also started to receive an allowance from her parents. She made sure to save some of it, but also put a little bit in her piggy bank. After a few weeks, Penny had saved enough money to make her donation to the animal shelter. Penny felt happy and proud of herself that she was helping others and making a difference in this world. Penny realized that it felt good to use her money for something meaningful. From that day on, Penny didn't just save her money in her piggy bank. She also made sure to use it for a good cause. She broke the belief that money is only for personal pleasure. Instead, she understood the power of money and how it can be used to help others and make the world a better place.
Thank you so much, Sophia, for such a wise story. Big Dreamers, you agree with me, right? That making money should feel good because you can start thinking how you can save it, who you can help. I also would encourage you to talk to adults that you trust on more ways how you can make more money in your household. It shouldn't be that your parents will pay you for regular chores or regular contributions to the family, like cleaning up your room or cleaning up toys or maybe helping with dishes every dinner. It should be more of something extra. As Sophia mentioned in her story, maybe it will be washing windows or walking neighbors' dogs or setting up lemonade or hot cocoa stand. There are more than one way to make extra money, and in the next episodes, we will be talking about that as well. So stay tuned and look for part 2 of this series. But for today, to wrap up this episode with a little bit of magic, I would invite you on this little journey that I prepared for you. We did mention about limiting beliefs that we all might have, or something that you heard about money. It doesn't matter of age. We all heard that money is maybe something is not good, or we don't have enough of it, or money doesn't grow on trees, let's say, right? So I would invite you to sit down right now. If you are driving, big dreamers, adult big dreamers, please don't do this process while you're driving. You would need to sit down, relax, and just listen to my voice if you choose so, and do a few steps that can help you to get rid of limiting beliefs and replace it with good ones. But before we start, let's prepare. We're going to be doing the process that we'll find in our body the emotion about money. And if it's something heavy, if it's something negative, we will take it out, imaginary, and we will replace it with something better. So I want you to think if you do have limiting belief about money, if you maybe think that money is evil or it's never enough of money or anything else, I want you to maybe even write it down. If you have a pen and paper ready, write it down and think, where is it in your body? Maybe it's in your chest and it's heavy. Maybe it's in your head and it's like a dark cloud. Maybe it's somewhere else, because you probably already heard of us saying that when we think of something, if we don't release that, and if that thought has emotion attached to it, especially heavy emotion, it probably stores in somewhere in our body and becomes heavier and heavier the older you get. So, little big dreamers, our job is to try clean ourselves, like we're cleaning our rooms from toys, or we're cleaning our house or kitchen. We try to clean our conscious mind and unconscious mind from everything that's heavy. Because let's face it, it's not going to serve us well in life if we have these limiting beliefs about money, and we're probably not going to make a lot of it because of that. So let's find what it is. You can write it down or just keep it in your head. Recognize it. Recognize where it is in your body. And if you would throw it away, you would get rid of it, what would you want to replace it with? It should be something positive. Like money is fun. Money can fund my big dreams. Making money is easy. Anything you want, something very, very positive. Maybe you can even attach the color to that new phrase. Let's do that first. And then after you've done that, I want you to close your eyes and think where in your body that limited belief is sitting. I'm pretty sure it's holding on to something and doesn't want to leave you, because it's been for you probably for a while. We want to recognize it. Let's make fun. Let's make a game, right? We play hide and seek with that limiting belief. When you close your eyes right now, you start searching, maybe from the top of your head and down like a scanner, scanning your body, looking for that emotion, and maybe you found it. And if it's hiding, say, hey, I found you. Just acknowledge that. Say, I see you. I recognize you. No one wants to be unnoticed, right? And thank for all the service that thought has done. It's been with you probably for a while. Just thank it and say, all right, let's play another game. Let's go flying. And then once that emotion agrees, and I'm pretty sure maybe will be a little stubborn, doesn't want to leave, but you kind of pretend like you're playing a game with her or him and say, hey, let's go on an adventure. Let's get flying. And then imagine that you're taking that thought, that belief, whatever color it is, whatever substance it is, maybe even has a form of a person, and you're flying with it up, above your head, above the building where you are right now, or car, or anywhere you are, above the city, above the country, high in the air, up, somewhere in the universe. And then you let that emotion go. You let that emotion, that thought, that limited belief free. Just see how it's flying free, finally found a lot of space to fly, and you setting it free. Now, you want to take something back with you, and you want to put positive emotion, positive thought, positive belief instead of the one that you just set free. Imagine that it has a color. What color would it be? Maybe it has music. Just bring it back with you. Maybe it's a rainbow. Maybe it's a sparkle. Maybe it's a unicorn. So positive. And you can even name it. What is it? Making money is fun. Money is source of all good. I can help more people with money, with a lot of money. I love making money. Money come easily for me. Just take it back, and place it just where that old thought, old belief used to be, just in the same place. And see how that new sparkly thought, positive belief, starts growing and growing inside of you, bringing you fuzzy, cute feeling of warmth and happiness. And with that thought, with that feeling, with that new belief that you just placed in your body, in your head, or whatever you want it to be, with that thought, say thank you. Feel it. Maybe you can even see it inside of you like a fuzzy rainbow, fuzzy unicorn. And open your eyes. Congratulations, you just made the limited belief disappear. You set it free and you brought new empowering belief. And this is the first step of understanding about money, starting making good money, loving to make money, because I am pretty sure that in the next series, we will find for you the way to make money on something that you absolutely love. That's your passion, and it will be coming to you naturally, easily, like everything else that you love. I hope you love this process as much as I do, and I do it with kids in their own language. I do it with adults, and I've done it so many times for myself. And it's something that can be done easily, effortlessly. You just need a quiet space. If you heard this process for the first time and you just went with it with open eyes, or you were doing something, maybe next time re-listen to this episode and see, hear, feel it in a quieter space with closed eyes. Trust me, it will help you to be happier and healthier. You can do this about limited beliefs, about in any area of your life. We started with money. This is a magical process about money, but you can do it about your health, about any habit you want. It's something that's hiding inside of us. Remember, in many episodes, we were talking about our unconscious mind that sometimes drives our behaviors. So we're trying to clean it up and installing new empowering habits and empowering beliefs. If you like this process and if you like to hear more, please send us email, olga@dreambigpodcast.com. And I would love to hear your suggestions about anything you would like to add for this episode or for our show in general. Our challenge for you today, Big Dreamers, will be to repeat this process. Maybe you wrote down or you discovered that few beliefs were hiding and you would like to repeat that. So please do so and share with adults that you trust. How did it go? We would love to hear from you as well on our Instagram, and you can send me a message. Dream Big Podcast is our Instagram, and I do check messages personally. And of course, if you love our show, if you love this episode, you can send your friends and family to dreambigpodcast.com/338 for this episode show notes. And if you share it with more people, with your communities, we would really appreciate it. We'll love that more people join in our show every day. And of course, it helps us to create more content for you. And we really hope that you love this series. And if you like to hear more or specific topics about it, please, as I said, communicate with us. We would love to hear back from you.
That's all the announcements for today, Big Dreamers. This is Sophia Cartman
and Olga Karpman,
reminding you that you have unlimited potentials. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action and turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. See you in the next episode. Bye.